From the Westwood High School in Washington Township, New Jersey, WCTV is proud to present high school football. Tonight's game features the Huskies of Dumont versus the Cardinals of Westwood. Hello everybody, I'm Larry the Fury along with a sweltering John Francola as we get ready for this game. John, I don't think we ever did a game that was in the upper 90s, but this is going to be a first for us today. We have Dumont against Westwood. Dumont is a team coached by Mike Farrington that's just coming together as a team. We had a long talk with the coach in our preview show, and what he's trying to do is to set a foundation so that this team this year takes that step, and next year takes a giant step, and maybe the third year, the big leap.
You know, Larry, I was extremely impressed with the head coach, and we sat in that interview, and what did we have, 10,000 people call in? I'm exaggerating a little bit, but that was a great interview. And this young man will make Dumont a great team. Just give him a chance, he'll have the best team he's ever had.
We look at Dumont, and their quarterback is a converted wide receiver, Joshua Guzman, #1. He does everything. He's an outstanding athlete. He's got looks at Lafayette as a wide receiver, but he's going to play quarterback today because the team needs him. Their running backs are Anderson Diaz and Richie Redfield. They are good receivers. They're going to have to get behind the line, which isn't too big, but they're athletic.
It's still going to be an outstanding game. And you know what it is? You got to keep Westwood out of control. You can't let them get into their calling the plays. You got to throw, you got to blitz, 2-3 blitz at a time, and do something about it.
Now, I think if you're a team like Dumont, you want to get past that first quarter, and you don't want to be down by two scores or more. You try to keep the game close, and then you see what you can do in the second half. Now, Westwood, what can we say? It's our third game here that we've seen them. They're outstanding. I said it last week. They're strong in every field. They didn't have a good offensive game last week against West Essex. They won 21-0. Their defense is just spectacular. Folks, if you watch this defense, watch their linebackers. They are extremely fast. They run to the ball. They are sure tacklers. On offense, they led by Robbie Carter, who does everything. He runs, he throws. He's one of the top quarterbacks in Bergen County.
You know, to stop Westwood, you got to have a real good game. And you got to keep Parsons away from throwing passes or running with the ball. And you got to be able to blitz. And if you can't blitz and he gets plenty of time, it's going to be a long day for you.
And the outside receivers led by Aiden Carazana. Last week, he picked up the punt on the 9-yard line and ran for 91 yards to set the stage. Made it 7-0, and Westwood with their defense held on and won 21-0. So Westwood's strength, Dumont is trying to get there. They're trying to learn. Let's see how this game plays out today. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group from the Township of Washington.
Let's meet the Cardinals varsity football team.
Audrey Usher, senior nose guard. Tyler Roberts, senior left tackle.
Joe Klein, senior DB.
Robbie Carthage, senior quarterback.
Aiden Carazana, senior DB receiver.
Tommy Bucinich, senior wide receiver.
Mike Carthage, senior inside linebacker.
Braden Roberts, senior right tackle.
Zion Ridley, junior guard.
Luke Biello, junior right guard DN.
Eli Tavares, junior running back.
Mike Rinaldi, junior safety.
Jake Sembler, junior wide receiver.
Aiden Dugan, junior running back. Travis Mayak, junior guard.
Sean Morrison, junior DB.
Dante Downey, junior center, defense tackle.
Luke Bucinich, junior tight end and linebacker.
Connor Stewart, junior receiver and DB.
Cooper Smith Jr., O-line, D-line.
Andrew Miles Jr., left guard, D-line.
Dylan McKinnon, junior, inside linebacker.
Noah Perez, sophomore, nose tackle.
Steve Klein, sophomore, safety.
Troy Giordano, sophomore, running back.
Jack Tantillo, sophomore, defensive line.
Connor Reedy, sophomore, wide receiver.
Ciel Galoso, sophomore, running back.
Mark Minos, sophomore, right tackle.
Diego Salcido, sophomore, defensive end.
Jack Aludo, sophomore, outside linebacker.
Anthony Caparelli, sophomore, quarterback.
Larry Maguchetti, sophomore, offensive tackle.
Charles Sarlo, sophomore, outside linebacker.
Johnny Urbanski, sophomore, defensive end.
Luke Paterno, sophomore, receiver.
Terrence Phillips, sophomore, wide receiver.
Jack Walsh, sophomore, receiver.
Nick Truppi, junior, safety.
Teddy Clem, sophomore, outside linebacker.
Ryan Sclavonis, sophomore, middle linebacker.
The national anthem is brought to you by the Westwood Marching Band. The crowd is coming in. The crowd will be a late arriving crowd because 6:30. They're on the way. So it looks like I think Westwood might be kicking off here. Yeah, Westwood's going to be kicking off, defending the goal to our right.
All right.
Dumont will receive, defending the goal to our left. And well, they're getting ready here.
Let's see. Man, you're right. It looks like the kicking team is on the field.
Who's going to do the honors for Westwood?
Number 12 is, I guess, Sean Morrison, right?
Yeah, Sean Morrison will do the kicking.
He's a heck of a kicker.
You know, John, we didn't mention last week, he's also the long snapper.
Hey, he's a multi-talented young man.
If he plays quarterback, he can snap the ball to himself.
I bet his father must have taught him that.
No, I don't think so. Here we go, and the game starts. Line drive kick. Let's see who had that. Number 11 brings the ball up, and that's Jacob Plow, one of the
I had number 3,
wide receivers.
Klein and 7, Carazana.
So for Dumont, number 1, Josiah Guzman will be the quarterback. Number 8, Anderson Diaz, Richie Redfern, and Joseph Pat. Wide receiver Jeremy Quezada, Jacob Plow, who just took the kickoff, and Rocco Vozuli will be the wide receivers. Quezada comes out to the right. He might be their best receiver. They go trips to the left. And right now we have a flag. Illegal substitution. You don't see that too much, do
No,
you?
not at all. And really the first play of the game after the kickoff.
It's an updated new one.
So that immediately makes it
15 yards
15.
for first, I guess.
Yeah, I adjusted it to make it easier to share.
Let's see what they do now.
Everything else. Osella? Yeah,
Again, trips to the right. Guzman wants to run around the left side, has a little room, and picks up about 4 yards. Let's go to the offensive line. A.J. Rosenberger, he is their captain. Joseph DeVito, Isa Askar, Jordan Bennis, and Tyler Rivera. And Tyler, we just mentioned Tyler Rivera. He's a 4-year player, and he's got interest at Lockhaven and Lafayette. Not too bad, huh?
So no gain, Larry. It's 2nd and 10, it looks like.
Oh, all right, missed that one. And a drop for the loss.
And I'm trying to pick up.
And that was Guzman, I think, down there. So it's going to bring up, John, a 3rd down and 11, it looks like.
What a beautiful evening. You know that. The temperature is going down a little bit. It's under 90.
Plock comes out to the right. Doubles to the left. To Guzman looking, throws downfield, and it's intercepted down the middle. And that is
number 8.
Number 8. You see who got that?
Michael Rinaldi.
Mike Rinaldi playing the safety position. So Rinaldi with the interception.
Michael Rinaldi. We know the whole family.
He made a nice catch with the ball. All hands.
Tell you, he's a good basketball player. Great 3-point shooter.
Husky 27, first down.
So Rinaldi played the middle very nicely, watched the eyes of the quarterback, and he plucked the ball out of the air. So Westwood comes up 1st and 10. Robbie Cartridge is the quarterback. Dugan is the running back to his right. Twins to the left, to the right. Cartridge hands off to Dugan, breaks 1 tackle and gets maybe a yard or 2.
Number 32 for Dumont made the stop. Joseph Papp.
Wide receiver is Aiden Carazana. Tom Bucinich is the other wide receiver. Make sure we got everybody hooked up here. Then for Westwood, very quiet.
Very quiet, my goodness.
Just a Thursday night game. Luke Bucinich is out to the right. Joe Klein, the senior, is out with him to the right. Cartridge hands off to Dugan. Dugan running around the right side, breaks the tackle, and falls to the 15-yard line, enough for a first down. For Westwood, across the front, Dante Downing, Charles Sarlo, Luke Vaiello, Braden Roberts, and his brother Tyler Roberts. 2 bookends, 300 pounds each.
Unbelievable. The tackle was number 1, Josiah Guzman from...
I think Westwood would like to try, do a little more running today than they did last week to Dugan. You know.
I agree. Last week, I guess, West Essex did a great job.
Oh, here comes Bob Steckel.
Reviewing.
He's bringing more food.
Oh, my God. You know, you and I are going to have to go on a diet, Larry.
We want to thank the Touchdown Club. We'll talk a little about that after this play. 1st and 10. Cartridge looking. Oh, just overthrew his man.
A little bit high.
That was for Joe Klein. He had him in the zone.
Yep, a little bit high on the throw. So second and 10.
We want to thank right now, before we forget, the Touchdown Club, Mr. Dugan, Olga Klein for bringing up coffee, cookies, cake. If I go on, you're going to start laughing. Canizara out to the right. Klein is to the left. Dugan is to the right of Cartridge. Has a snap. Looks, throws, on the money. Oh, that ball was on the money and almost intercepted by Guzman.
Or Bucinich.
Guzman had a nice shot at that ball.
Nice throw by Cartridge. That was
a
little bit high, but great defense by...
That was a nice throw and a good defensive play. And we want to thank them. They also sent up some pasta and vodka.
Oh my God.
I tell you, you come from work and you're hungry, stop at the canteen over there and ask for their macaroni.
You know what we're going to have to
special.
do? We're going to have to collect some money so we can get new clothes.
Just the only place where
pound is on top of pound.
Yeah, you do a game, you wonder why you're 10 pounds heavy at the end of the year.
Oh my
know.
God.
And we don't have our heavy hitters with us today.
You're right. Yeah, but we're doing a pretty
Timeout
good job,
on the
Larry.
field. No score. Westwood will have a 3rd down and 10 yard to go. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group in the Township of Washington. Carazana is to the left. Cartridge looking. He can go anywhere.
Great
Lost a
defense.
yard. Nice play up front by number 77 up there, John. We just mentioned him a little while ago. Tyler Rivera.
6'1", 240, a senior, a captain on this team.
You could see why Lafayette may be looking at him.
Oh, I like this style.
Let's see what Coach Bobby Guy does here now. The ball is on the 16. That would be a nice
Looks like
nice shot.
Offense is in there. They're staying in.
Let's see now.
No kicking.
Klein and Carazana are on the left. Dugan's back. There's some blitzing. He's got some room. Boy, does he have some room. And he will get down to the 5 yard. I think he has just enough for a 1st down.
brought down.
Nope, I guess
No,
not.
looks like just short.
He might be a half a yard short.
You're right.
Short. 6 yard.
Less than a half
I saw
yard.
Tyler Rivera point the other way, the Dumont player, like he didn't make it.
So this 1-for-1, they were able to stop Westwood.
Huskies will have 1st and 10 from the 6.
So now they have to go 94 yards.
Well, that's it. They got good field position. Now let's see what they can do now. Guzman brings them up. Pop is next to him. Now he moves away. And there's a handoff inside. And I think it was Pop, Joseph Pop with the run.
And
no, it was Redfern. Redfern with the run. Richie Redfern.
Tackle in the backfield, number 51, Luke Biello.
so Biello made the tackle.
So a loss as Redfern is dropped for 3 yards.
Yeah, it looks like about the 3 yard line, right? Where you set up for your extra point.
Claws out to the left. Quesada is all the way to the right. Here comes Guzman, and he's tackled from behind by Matherin. Wow, that's close to a safety. Woo!
Half a
Dario
yard
came
line.
from the other side and tackled him from behind.
Matherin.
That was almost a takedown in the wrestling
15
on the spin
from
play.
the Husky 1.
So they're going backwards, Dumont. The ball now is on the, let's call
Less
it the
than
2
one.
yard line.
They
That was a
mark
nice-
it at the 1.
That was
They
a nice
changed
play.
it to the 1, Larry. Look at it, Larry. On a 1 yard line. Oh my God.
Rinaldi comes running in now. You want him in there. He's already got 1 interception. He's backing up. He's playing that deep safety, 1 high, looking for a pass, and they're going to run it. And he barely gets back to the line of
And
scrimmage.
the end around sniffed out by number 2, Luke
Westwood
Vucevic.
thinks they got a safety. Nope.
But now they'll have to punt.
No. Here comes the punt.
Huskies will punt from this
So you
side
got to
of
have
the
a
red zone.
short distance.
So Westwood did what they had to do. They
Oh,
pinged
yeah.
them back. They got
Well-
no yards.
Both teams, the defense, took care of the offense on the first series. Look at this. He's got to kick the ball right from the half-inch line of the end zone.
Klein is
Wait.
back. Joe Klein is back. Ooh, that was almost blocked.
It's a
There's
heck of a
ooh and
punt.
ahhing. Klein has it at the 40, and he's dropped right there.
That's a great
Nice play by the gunner, Richie Redfern.
number 15. Yeah.
Huh?
Number 15,
So,
Richie Redfern.
so Westwood will take
Tackle.
over in good field position on the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 40 for the Cardinals.
That was a lucky
Right.
kick to be gotten out of the end zone that time. Just in between some tacklers.
Number 13, Connor Stewart is in now as a wide receiver. That young man I think had a broken leg last year and he couldn't play. I had a nice talk with him. And I said, it'll heal and you'll play. Well, it healed and he's playing. And now he's way out to the right on the 40-yard line.
That's a great feeling for him.
Cartridge is looking over the defense. Wants some look, throws, has his man, that Dugan short. Dugan eludes one and falls to the 22-yard line.
And a first down.
Pass from Robbie Carson.
Oh, pick up of 18 yards there.
Nice speed by Aiden Dugan, the junior.
So his brother played here last year, Jack.
Westwood first down at the 22.
Now Aiden's here.
That's quite a family, the Dugan.
Yep.
We know the dad. What, he's in the 80s though, right?
You know, John, maybe it's me or I'm getting used to it. It's not as warm as it was when we got here. It got a little cooler. It might be just nice. We'll ask Ricky to figure out what the temperature and humidity is for WCTV, our crack weather meteorologist. There goes Dugan, and he falls to shy of the 15. Nice pickup.
Dugan carry for 5 inside the 17 of the Huskies, second down.
Looks like
it's a cool 86 degrees, considering that at 2 o'clock in the afternoon it was 96. Hey, I was in Arizona for a week where the high was 115 and the low was 100.
Oh my God. I would have been sweating the whole time.
No, you don't. You don't sweat. No humidity. 5% humidity.
Okay.
The water in your eye dries up if you stay out there too long. I think that's what happened to me. 2nd and 5. Dugan squirms his way and fights his way for about 3. Going to bring up 3rd and short.
That was Klein. Oh.
Tackled by number
3rd and less than
So
1.
I think we're in 2 down territory here, John. 3rd and 1.
Yeah, but Rossenberger was the tackler that time, yes? About a yard for first down, 3rd down.
Cartridge has the call. Brings his team up.
Call the
Husinich
play, Larry.
and Carazana.
Call the play.
Dive.
Ball to 32.
Dive.
Let's see.
Oh,
No.
He's so sad. He's got his man. He's got Klein. And plays the head down. I thought it was going to be a dive into the middle. It was a nice pass. Caught Dumont in a perfect defense. And Klein runs it in for some 18 yards for a touchdown.
That's why you and I don't make those calls.
That's why I'm here and I'm not down there.
That's right.
So Westwood takes a 6-0 lead pending the PAT. Morrison will attempt the PAT. And it would have been good from 40 yards. So 3:28 to go. Westwood takes a 7-0 lead over the Huskies and Dumont. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group from the Township of Washington. Well, we're back here. Westwood will kick off. Morrison will do the honors. Let's see if he puts it through the end zone. Nope, he's got it high.
Ooh,
coming
nice
down the
kick.
plot. He has it at the 4. Comes up the middle. Gets away. Whoa, and it was Morrison, the last of the defenders, who got him at the 34-yard line, where the Huskies will take over. Nice run back. 1st and 10. They trail 7-0. If you just joined us. Cartridge to Klein. Joe Klein, 18-yard touchdown pass is the score right now with 3:20 to go in the first quarter. So now you're all caught up if you were doing something and you caught the game and as we started. That's what we're here for, to update you all the time. If we remember. Stop laughing, Ricky. Dusman fakes, rolls to his left, chased by Dugan, and it's throw outside, no good.
Chased by Aiden Dugan. Pass on first down, incomplete.
I think
Second and 10.
Bucinich was out there for the defense.
Larry, I had a receiver that was about 15, 20 yards downfield all by himself.
I think
Westwood.
it was intended for Quesada. He's a good ball player, this Quesada. He's a two-sport athlete. He's a wrestler. And he's looking to go to Virginia for wrestling. How you like that?
That's a great school.
Coach Farrington is an assistant wrestling coach. Quick out. And the ball's dropped.
That was behind. That was
right on.
lateral.
Let's see if they're going to call. They're going to call it incomplete pass.
Ooh.
It was forward. It wasn't a lateral.
Pass incomplete.
If it's a lateral, that ball is a live ball. Anyone can pick it up.
It was close. But close is only tiddlywinks, right?
Yeah, but close is for horseshoes.
And horseshoes. And in our world.
All right. Third down and 10.
A decent crowd for this game in nice heat.
Plaws out to the right. The Luzi's in the slot. Wants it. Oh, that was a nice play set up. A ball was just chopped by Redfern. He might have had some room to run for a first down.
Without a doubt.
But it was a good call. They ran the play, and the ball was just dropped. And that happens.
That was Gallioso, right? Number 15, Gallioso?
Yep, Reinfern, yes. Richie Reinfern. He's a junior and two-way starter. According to Coach Farrington, he's going to be one of the big leaders of this team going forward. Oh, there's a snap over the head. And so Westwood just got to get away from it now. As the ball, a nice roll. Look at this roll.
Excellent roll.
Oh, that was good. From almost a complete disaster inside the 20 to the ball being spotted at about the 47-yard line of Westwood. So that was a nice play.
Over on their own 47.
I think they used one of those Olympic things, you know, with the broom. They keep polishing the ice, and the puck keeps going further down the road. Hurling, that's correct. For that, you get a free Coke.
So we have 2:49 to go to first quarter. Cartridge gives it to Dugan, and Dugan is hit right away by Joseph DeVito.
Yep.
Second by number 55, Joseph DeVito.
So DeVito came off the block and was able to make the tackle. Second down and 3 yards to go. 7 yards to go. They made 3. Let's see what we got coming here now. All right. Klein goes out to the right. Also, Carazano goes out. Bucinich is out to the left. Oh, they got Dugan in the slot. See, they can throw so many looks at you.
Got 4 receivers on one emotion.
And they can also, there's a fake to Carazano. Nice hole on the right side. Cartridge is still on his feet. As he dances around, he's going down the far sideline.
Needs a block.
One man to beat, he gets run out of bounds. So Robbie Cartridge, with his magic, just moved his feet away from a would-be tackler on about the 45-yard line, 35-yard line, and got it inside the 15.
And Tyler Roberts, first down, Cardinals.
So that's what makes him so special. He could throw it, but boy, could he run. And he's got elusive. He's elusive.
And he doesn't go full speed. He decides when to go up fast or slow and move. Super runner. Outstanding
First and 10. Handoff. This is Carazano with just blazing speed. He's got a hole. Touchdown. What a block by Bucinich. Thomas Bucinich made a nice block on the outside, and Carazana has the speed to split the blockers and got in for a touchdown to make it 13-0. Nice play, nice offensive series there.
So 14-yard run, touchdown by Aiden Carazana.
They got Westwood's got it all. They got Robbie Cartridge, and they got weapons all around them that can hurt you from any part of the field. You got to worry about Carazana coming off the wing and run.
Morrison's extra point is good. 1:46 to go in the first
So
quarter.
Morrison bangs it through. 14 to 0.
Huskies,
Westwood leads.
board.
You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group from the Township of Washington. Sean Morrison comes again to kick. Coming all the way down to Plob. He has it at the 3. Again, up the middle. And he's dropped this time just shy of the 30. We'll call it the 30-yard line.
30-yard.
Where Dumont will take over. 1st and 10. They trail 14 to 0 with 1:39 to go.
In on the tackle, number 55, Chuck Sarley.
Guzman. Dario Murphy got him behind the line of scrimmage, but he was able to squeeze himself back to the line of scrimmage.
Dario Matherin.
John, that kid, Dario Matherin, he's going to turn into, I mean, he's a good ball player now, but he hasn't hit his ceiling yet. There's a lot more for him to grow.
He's got a great key to where the play is, and he's a sure tackler, like you saw there.
He is unbelievable.
Got great arms and strength and savvy. That's the key. Intelligence.
And this is, I think, Guzman around the left side, and he picked up about 4 yards. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 5.
Anyway, number 9, Joe Klein with the tackle.
There's a young man who makes a lot of tackles for Westwood, Joe Klein, the senior.
Joe Klein has been a big part of this Westwood program since sophomore year. Last year, had a lot of snaps at corner. I think it was starting corner. Played some big games and played well. Guzman wants, throws, knocked away.
Pass left, on 3rd down.
Looks like
Broken up in the secondary.
number 9, right?
That's
Joe
Klein out there.
Joe
Klein is some cornerback.
He was up in the air that time.
So it's
he
4th
been
down.
able to dunk that basketball.
I think the aforementioned Joe Klein, the senior captain, will mosey down to about the 30-yard line.
And then you have Steve Klein, right?
Yes, I think he's a sophomore.
Yep.
Yep, he's a sophomore.
Yep. Nice crowd tonight.
Oh, the crowd keeps coming in. I told you. By 7:15, a nice crowd. Nice high kick. Klein's calling for a fair catch, and he has it.
Klein fair catch is the punt. At the 28, Cards will take over with 5 seconds to go.
So Westwood will take over 1st and 10. They lead 14 to 0. We have 5 seconds to go in the 1st quarter. Let's see. Oh, they're backing him up. It must have been a penalty. I'm sorry, John. I didn't see it.
Yeah, I didn't see it either.
I was looking down for a PSA.
Let's see. Maybe it's too much chatting.
I don't know. Could have been holding. The ball's on. They moved the ball back, so it's 1st and 10 now. The ball is at the 27-yard line of the Cardinals. As usual, almost usual. Here's a pass downfield for Bucinich. Oh, just overthrown, and he had him.
His first down pass.
Thomas Bucinich split the defense.
That was a basketball move.
Almost, that would have been a 70, almost 70-yard touchdown.
Well, you saw where the ball went. He went around the back, gave a little basketball move, and then threw a nice pass, a little bit long.
Did you know that all WCTV programs are our digitally bulletin board are simulcast on free local BTV app? Watch for free anywhere in New Jersey, New York, and Connecticut. How you like that? On your smartphone and laptop, or you can stream it to your television, which is really, for me, it's great. Get in my chair, put the chair up, and watch TV. Sign up for free streaming on Roku, Fire Stick, Apple, Android, for many local stations. To view WCTV, you select Community at the bottom of the page. And very important, local programming can be recorded. So go to the Apple Store or localbtv.com. You can always download the link directly from our website. Get information on our website. And our website is www.wctv.us. So we're all over on this local BT.
I can see that.
I still don't understand half of it.
But you did a great job, though.
Thanks again.
I'm right in your corner, Larry.
But we did with that local BTV. You hook it up. It's free. I don't think and you can watch in Connecticut, New York.
All right.
Here comes Carthage. Get some blocks on the outside. I mean, this is it's Carthage, and he picked up. It looked like nothing, but he picked up maybe 6. Let's wait for the spot.
Looks like 33.
So third down. And it will be third.
We have a 3rd and 2 for the Cardinals.
Yeah, 32. Joseph Rapp made the tackle.
7 yards.
That was a nice run. Waiting for the blocks, picked up 8 yards.
Bucinich is just split off the right side. They want a jet sweep here. And Klein fights his way across the 40.
First
for
down.
first down.
Third down pass to Klein.
That's a tough pass because you're throwing into a lot of people.
First down.
You got to throw it hard and make sure it's there and low.
Make sure
Don't put it high.
Just make sure the guy in the red jersey's there because a lot of white guys jerseys there.
It goes the other way if you go a little bit high.
That's sayonara the other way.
Yeah, that's right. Carson's got a great arm though on that.
All right.
Throws that bullet pass.
Dante Downey brings them up to center, number 52. Checks over the defense. That's his job. Cartridge back, looks, throws out here to Klein. Klein's trying to loot a few to play, and barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Wait for the spot.
Stop by 55, Joseph DeVito of Dumont. 55 for DeVito. For all the Italians in Dumont.
My mother's maiden name was DeVivo. This is DeVito.
Yeah, it's close. Vivo means you're alive.
Yeah.
Un vivo, that's a masculine.
Let's call
vivo.
it 2nd and 9 as Bucinich and Carazana come out to the right. Klein is out to the left.
You got twins both sides.
There goes Dugan around the left side. Cuts back to the outside, gets enough for first down. He's going down the far sideline.
Through his own block.
And he gets down to the 30-yard line.
There's a flag down.
No flag?
Let's see.
Everybody's walking backwards.
Well, yes.
Did you see the flag drop?
There'll be a hold on the Cardinals.
No. It's a hold against Westwood.
Yeah,
that was a good run, negated by a hold.
Nice blocks. That's one you want to keep, even though you lost it.
The ball was down inside the 40, and they're going to get the ball back at the 40. 5, 10, almost a 26-yard penalty.
We have a 2nd and 11 for the Cardinals from their own 40-yard line.
There's our buddy down there, Magic Matt.
Second and 11 for Westwood. 9 minutes, 30 seconds to go. The Cardinals lead the Huskies 14-0. Westwood is now showing trips to the right. And Carthage falls to the 45.
In at 5.
I think I got number
We have 3rd and 6.
32, Joseph Papp, I believe, made the stop.
So third down, and what are we looking at? A long 5, short 6. How's that?
That's
you
good.
accept that, John?
I
You accept
totally
that?
agree.
You accept that?
Two Italians
Paul?
always agree on that.
Good. My sight's not that bad.
No, we're both.
All right, Klein is out here to the right. And we got a timeout on the field. So with 8:44 to go, timeout on the field. Westwood leads 14-0. You are watching WCTV, the Order Volunteer Group from the Township of Washington. We're back, third and a long 5. Carthage has time. He airs it out for Klein. He's got Klein, and Klein's gone. He is gone. That's
55 yards.
Touchdown pass. Carthage to Klein. 55 yards, and Westwood strikes again.
Klein for 55.
That pass was beautiful.
Klein beat the safety. And Carthage put it. You know, it's amazing how Carthage puts it right on the money in stride.
Larry, you and I may have caught that when it was so thrown so
John,
perfect.
don't get carried away when you see something like that.
Not
First
about
of all,
40 years ago.
John, you and I wouldn't get that far out.
You're right. We said, wait a minute, time out, I can't walk.
He sits down and have a ham sandwich and wait for us to get out
Can't
there.
walk. Back to the game.
Carthage, that's Morrison puts it through, and it's 21-0 now.
Second quarter, Cardinals 21, Huskies 0.
21-0. So we have 2 touchdowns passes by Carthage and a run by Carazana, and there's your 21 points. You're watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group in the Township of Washington.
At 55, let me see, maybe it's the other
Here
one.
comes a kick. It's going to be a little short this time. On the 11. And Pop brings it up to the 30, where it'll be 1st and 10.
It's up near the 30, 29.
Yeah, he had a Carthage 48-yard run.
So Jacob Plow brought that ball up, number 11.
And then 14-yard to Aiden Carazana and a touchdown.
So 1st and 10 now for the Huskies. Bucinich comes running in. Gunman calling signals. And we have a reverse here. Didn't fool Westwood. And about 3 or 4 of them were there to get him.
Morrison in on the tackle. He's the first one.
Biello, I'll tell you, John, that linebacker, Biello, he is something else all over the field. I said those linebackers are fantastic. You know,
Absolutely.
Bucinich, Carthage.
And then
Dugan.
Michael Carthage.
I meant Carthage. Michael Carthage.
Michael Carthage made the tackle, the final tackle, number 58.
Yeah.
He's got great speed, that young man.
Biello's up front. He causes damage up front. But Michael Carthage, the brother of Robbie Cart, outstanding linebacker. They told me he was injured last year. The coach would tell him, you got to see this kid play. He's all over the field.
Check that play out. That play out was fantastic by him on defense.
Guzman looking, has some room. And knocked out of bounds by the aforementioned Carthage and Dario Matherin. So that's going to bring up a 3rd down with 7:34 to go.
So we have a 3rd and 11 for the Huskies.
So 3rd and 11.
I've got a race. A sprint by 32 to get out. That's Aiden Dugan.
David Garboyardi's in. It's nice to see him back playing. He was on the injured list.
A
There's
lot
a
of
big
room.
hole there, and down he goes.
Guzman keeps chased out of the pocket by Matherin. Touchdown by number 72, R.J. Usher.
Usher was running after him, and he went down just in time.
Yeah.
Matherin pulled him down. Fourth down.
It's 4th and 5 for the
Fourth and
Huskies.
5. Let's see what Coach Farrington does here.
You got to
I
find.
got a feeling he is going to go for it.
Well,
I mean, 20.
Yeah.
No, he's going to kick.
Yeah.
Well, at least he's in a punting formation. Klein will drop back quickly. Nice high
Very nice
kick.
climb.
Klein on the 30-yard line. Westwood will take over.
Cards will take
First and
over
10.
21 with 6:41 to go in the second quarter.
That was Ethan Chiaramonte, number 12, who's doing the kicking. I'm sorry I didn't mention that earlier. But he has had
Very
a couple
nice.
of punts here.
That was excellent. Height and distance.
Really a nice punting. He's pushed Westwood back.
He's a senior, 5'9", 150. Like the name, Chiaramonte.
So
it's
first
like
and 10.
Clear Mountain in Italian.
Klein is out to the right. Whoop.
Uh-oh.
Whoop.
Whoop.
Cartridge was running for his life. He was tackled from behind by Richie Redfern.
Number 15.
But he was running for his
Cartridge chased
dear
out of
life.
the pocket. Tackle for a 2-yard loss by number 15, Richie Redford.
So second down and 12 yards to go. That play, the minute they snapped the ball, West was in trouble. It took Cartridge's skill to make it a
Minimize the
3-yard,
loss.
a 2-yard loss, let alone a 8-yard loss. Second and 12 is a lot better than second and 15 or 18.
Oh, absolutely.
So we have number 8, Rinaldi's out to the left.
Number 8.
Yep. The 8 and the 9 look a lot alike. We make sure we get the right kids here. And Dugan has looking for a hole. And
Nice spin
somehow
play.
he gets maybe a couple of yards. Bring down
Number
a
52.
third down and
Asgard.
7.
52 Asgard with the stop. I like that name. Isa Asgard.
Bringing up a 3rd and 7.
So third down and 7. The clock is winding to the 5-minute mark of the half. Westwood leads 21-7 here at the Westwood High School. First day of school here for Westwood.
Oh my God.
And the building was probably nice and warm for them.
Oh, I can imagine.
A warm reception for everybody.
Hi, welcome.
Brings back memories. Cartridge looking, throws out. He has a
Look
man
at 3
out there.
blockers.
He's got Klein. There goes he, and he's still on his feet. And he gets to about the 42-yard line.
42-yard line. So from 33, 17, 25 yards. Right, 25 yards.
So Cartridge to Joe Klein.
So Westwood picks up a first down. This is the problem you have, John, when you know you have a good defense. Third down, you get the team off the field. They had third and long. Westwood picked up 18 yards.
Yep.
That's a good offense for Westwood. Just want to look
Great
at the
call.
glass half full, half empty. Dumont could have done a better job in corralling and covering. Cartridge looking downfield. Now he wants to run. He has some room on the outside. And he stays on his feet, gets across the 30-yard line, but enough for a first down.
That's going to be enough for a first down.
I give him about 14.
So it's another first down for Westwood.
Cards with the first and 10 at the
And wait a
29.
minute. We have a timeout on the field, the referee. There's an injured player for Dumont. In this heat, can just be exhausted. When we come back, there'll be 4 minutes and 4 seconds to go. Westwood has the ball. They lead 21-0. And you are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group from the Township of Washington. Well, we're back now. First and 10 for Westwood. They're on Dumont's 30.
29,
Cartridge once, throws to the outside. Canizera, and he's hit for a loss.
Looks like number 15 on the stop.
Catch by
That's
Carazana,
Red
that's
Firm.
a short loss.
Red Firm.
So
Tackled by number 15.
we have
Reggie
cannolis.
Medford. Second and 12.
That was a great play on defense on both sides.
Here comes Cartridge. He's not John. He stopped, and now he looks for his blocking. Now he's looking the other way, bangs into his own man, and falls across the 25-yard line. He slowed down looking for a block or a hole.
Does a great job with that, you know. It's and his blockers know that, and they go downfield and try to give him another 5, 10, or a touchdown.
We have cannolis. Can't write it. So now here again, third down. It's 3rd and 5. Now Dumont's got a hold here. By hook or by crook, they got to come up and stop Westwood from getting a first down and ultimately scoring. Canizera's in motion. He comes around the left side. There's some nice play. Come running in
Great
from the
defensive
linebacker
play.
position.
All right, right here, number 55.
Tackled by number 55, Joseph
DeVito.
But DeVito plays well. Maybe I should take his name.
Absolutely.
What a play by that kid. We saw him come flying from left to right across the line of scrimmage and was able to get the speedy wide receiver and drop him.
DeVito's a senior. Great job on defense that time. Perfect tackle.
Gaboardi is in. He's a tight end. He's an outstanding blocker and a great receiver.
We got trips to the right.
Cartridge is back. Looks, throws, has his man, Bucinich, and I think it's enough for a first down.
And on 4th down, Cartridge hits Bucinich.
I don't know how you stop that, John. He ran a fly pattern, stopped, came back, and Cartridge had the ball as he was coming back for him to catch it. It looked like pitch and catch, but it was a great route and a great throw. I don't know how you stop it. Just outstanding technique for those two young men on that play. Trips to the right. 1:24 to go. West was looking for another score. Going to be a screen here.
Oh, look at the blocking.
Dugan.
Yeah.
And that's covered pretty decently. It looked like it had a
was.
lot of yardage. And Dumont came up and stopped them. We're approaching the 1 minute mark. And it's going to be second down and
a long
2 yards to go. Westwood back to the line. Dugan fighting his way across the 5. Enough for a first down. The clock stops at 48 seconds to go.
First down, Cardinals.
Give it to DeVito on a stop again, 55. He's got the nose to the ball. Joseph DeVito.
Bucinich is out to the left. Also, Dugan now is out on the left. Carazano's to the right. And they're going to make Cartridge run. And Cartridge cuts back inside with a big hole up the middle. And Westwood scores again. A 4th touchdown for the day. Cartridge has 2 passing touchdowns and 1 running touchdown. Carazana has the other one running.
Yep.
So Morrison will attempt the PAT with 18 seconds to go in the half. Kick is up, and it's good. So with 18 seconds to go in the half, Westwood has a commanding 28-0 lead over Dumont. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group from the Township of Washington. Oh, Morrison will try again. And nice and high. Coming down to plot.
Oh, they missed going all the way.
Here he goes.
It's going to go.
He's going to go all the way. And he is going to make it 90 yards. Touchdown.
Touchdown. What a run.
All the way. What a run by Jacob Pla. Boy, he almost broke one the last kickoff. They just tripped him up. But this young man, Jacob Pla, a 5'9", 150-pound senior wide receiver, defensive back, hit it and went all the way for a touchdown. So 90 yards, unofficial, with no time on the clock. How you like to end the half, John, with a 90-yard touchdown run?
Totally agree. That's how you get the team ready to come back in the second half to give a job to the play.
Well, that's got to give them a little bounce in their step.
What speed?
Okay, please go to your cars, get something.
Long snap.
Yep.
Snap down kick. And it is good. So at the end of the first half, Westwood takes a 28-7 lead over Dumont here at the Westwood High School in Washington Township, New Jersey. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group from the Township of Washington.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Westwood Cardinal Martinez. Ladies and gentlemen, now please help me welcome the 2023-24 Westwood Cardinals Juniors! Westwood Cardinals.
The lightning has ceased, so let's see if we can get this game on. Its score is 28-7. Westwood leads. Westwood will get the opening kickoff, and John will quickly.
Let me just give you the scores. In the first quarter, Joe Klein, a 10-yard touchdown pass from Carthage, made it 6-0. Morrison, extra point, 7-0. Then Carthage took the ball and ran 48 yards. And the next play, a 14-yard TD for Aiden Carazana. Once again, Morrison, the extra point, made it 14-0. That was the first quarter. In the second quarter, Carthage went 55 yards to Klein. Touchdown, Morrison, extra point, 21-0. Then Carthage took the ball and ran 54 yards, making it 28-0 with 18 seconds to go. And then you had the great play for the opponent, a 90-yard a quick opener, Jacob Play, number 11, went 90 yards for a touchdown. Extra point was good. The score was 28-7. Lightning came We sat here and we're ready to play.
Carazana gets the ball at the 5, runs it up to the 25. Westwood will have it. 1st and 10 as we start things here in the 3rd quarter at Westwood. And to say the least, the fans have cleared out, and we don't think many of them are coming back. Some of them come back. Well, a lot of them are going home to watch the big football game tonight. Yeah, Kansas City is playing Detroit.
Oh, that's a tremendous game. Sunday we're going to have a game.
Busanic out to the left. Cartridge calling signals. Pitch out to. It looks like Dugan. Should be Dugan out there. Didn't get a look at his number.
We're going to try to
Standing
pick up the number.
It will be.
It looks like number 3.
Oh, it's number 3 run the ball.
Steve Klein.
So the sophomore. I saw the 3. I was looking for the 2, but I didn't find it. So Steve Klein, the sophomore, picks up about 13 yards. He's back in the backfield.
So you're on the 41, looks like the 36-yard line.
Cautious, holds it, keeps it around the end. He breaks the line, jumps over a few, gets us down to the 45-yard line. 1st down. Ball spotted at the 44-yard line. 1st and 10, 2 plays, 2 first downs, 27 yards.
I like the way Carson changes speeds to pick up blockers.
Klein comes out, and Dugan comes back in. What do we got there? Uh-oh.
All north of us. Yeah.
We're going to try to get this. There's showers all around us. So we have our phones on. We're looking for the radar. Empty backfield. Cartridge calling signals. Canizara takes the handoff around the right side. Here he goes. He's explosive. He fumbles the ball. And Dumont has it at the 21-yard line.
Number 1, Joseph Guzman, a senior captain.
Wow. Westwood was driving the ball very well, and then they fumbled. So that's a break now for Dumont. Let's see if they can capitalize it one way or another.
So on the 22 for Dumont after the recovery. Dumont takes over.
So 1st and 10 for Dumont as they recover the lost fumble. Goodman calling signals. In the middle is
32.
Yeah, that's going to be Joseph Papp. So Papp in the middle picks up 4 yards. Didn't look like much, but he got 4.
He's a junior, 5'9", 175. 32 is a big number. A lot of great players with number 32.
Jacob Plaza out to the right. Strong right. They run left.
32
That's
running.
Plaga. Number 32, Pap. Picked up a couple.
Thinks a fumble.
Let's see. Are they calling a fumble? Nope.
Somebody was pointing.
Yellow's first to make contact.
The Westwood thought there was a fumble.
Yeah.
Injury timeout.
Yeah, somebody's still down.
There's a timeout on the field, and it looks like an injured Dumont player. So when we come back, there's 9:24 to go. Westwood leads 28-7 here on the campus of Westwood High School. Joseph Papp was injured on that play. He walked off under his own power. Guzman, a lot of time. Throws downfield. Had his man just overthrown.
Step. Nice looking pass.
Looking for Anderson Diaz, the halfback, who got a step on the defense. Just threw the ball a little too forward.
It looked good.
Looked good. Good play.
You know that play will come back later in the game.
Oh, bring that play back. 9:03 to go. Clock stopped. Chiramonte will kick, and he's a good one. Klein is back. Snap comes forward. Didn't get it all that time, but he's got a good roll. And that ball's going to roll inside the 30-yard line and keeps rolling inside the 25-yard line and comes to stop at the 23-yard line where the Cardinals of Westwood will have it 1st and 10 with 8:49 to go in the third period. They lead 28-7 over the Huskies of Dumont. And we see what Westwood can do here now. They had a nice drive, but they coughed the ball up. We have a flag on the play. It's against Dumont. Let's see what they're going to do here. They're kick it over or put it. I don't know if I want to kick it. Maybe kick it again, yeah.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, why not? Well, that's sure Monty can kick.
I guess they want to do a little talking right now.
Well, he's going to. The ref is going to give Coach Bobby Guy what to do. He's going to kick it again. Oh no, they're going to walk it off. All right, hey, even better.
Yeah, there was a motion around the on the mask against.
First down for Westwood. The ball now is on the 42-yard line.
That's a 15-yard penalty.
43-yard, 37-yard. I'll get it right. 37-yard line.
All right.
1st and 10. Hey, look at this. Full backfield.
All right.
Another look for Westwood. And nice blocking up front, and that looks like Dugan, who will come close to a first down. A nice.
Close to the first down marker.
That's going to be very close, and they're going to give him 10 yards.
Aiden Dugan.
So, 10 yards for Aiden Dugan.
Quick handoff. Part of the Dugan family.
There's your quarterback.
It's like we're playing this game with no fans.
Lightning scare.
Lightning. Well, there's a few. There's
Can lightning strike in two places?
Oh yeah, some have come back. You can
some
hear
have come back.
1st and 10 now. Klein's in motion. Dugan, nice kick out block there. As Dugan picks up about 3-4 yards.
First by number 71, Jordan Dennis.
Biello and Tyler Roberts made nice blocks on that.
Yeah, I'll give the tackle to number 7, Jeremy Cazada.
There was
nice name all these young men.
Nice kick out blocks by those two men, especially Tyler on the end. The tackle got outside.
It's nice playing.
And we have a timeout.
No fans, just about no fans.
I think Westwood's got to call a timeout. They didn't like the formation that they brought out there. So Westwood calls timeout, leading 28-7. Next week, next Thursday night, Westwood will travel to Riverdale. It's been some classic games between those two schools. It'll be Thursday night. Riverdale usually plays 6 p.m. Check your schedule. I'm almost sure of that, but you always want to check your schedule. Then the following week, back to Friday, Westwood will travel up to Mawa to play the Thunderbirds up in Mawa.
There's the fans. Look
There's
at
some of your fans that made it back after we had our almost 40-minute delay.
Some may have taken a little nap.
And the cheerleaders are still here.
Our cheerleaders are still here. Where are they?
Here they are.
There they are.
Everybody just watching.
And Westwood's next game, home game, will be the, I believe it's the 29th of September, the last Friday. They will play Rams here. So the next 2 weeks they're away, and the third week they'll be here. And then they'll have just one more home game, and that'll be in October, the last game against Richfield Park. And Dugan,
good spin play,
swings his way down.
I give the tackle to number 71, Jordan Bennis, 5'10", 225.
I like this name, Isa Askar with the block, with the tackle.
Look at that, 77.
Number 52.
Tyler Rivera. He's a big individual.
Third down. 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Klein runs way out to the right. Inside him is Carazano. Moriarty is on the end.
Coming.
Carson on a draw. Simple draw. He's got a block on the outside. He's going down the sideline and runs out of bounds, shy of the 15-yard line.
Long run, that's going to be a first down.
No flags. You got to look around for flags now. So Cartridge gets the ball inside the 15, to the 15-yard line. They spotted on the 16.
There are people out there watching running backs, how he was slowing down, waiting for his block, inside, outside, and a great run.
That was a quarterback run from the beginning. It was like a quarterback draw.
He's an
and he just
outstanding
watched
runner.
his blocking. I think he was supposed to go up the A gap, which is between the center and the guard. But that was blocked, so he went to the outside, made a cut, waited, cut back inside, and it was off to the races. Dugan, flag comes flying in, and Dugan's keeping on his feet, and finally is dropped inside the 10. But that's usually against the
looks like a clipping.
The offense when it's like that, and it's usually
let's see if I'm right.
Holding. Let's see.
What the referee.
Oh, chop block. I
Chop
like
block.
That. They block below the knees. So they try to stop that from happening. That could be dangerous.
Absolutely.
So Westwood gets backed up to the 29-yard line, where it'll be first and 20. More. 31.
On the 31.
So it'll be first and 22. The penalty from where it's marked off from where it occurred.
To get a first down, you got to go to the 8-yard line.
Yeah, they got to go a long way.
I think, right?
8.
Am I
You're
right?
on the
8-yard
31.
line?
Yep, just about.
Yeah. I had to go to my toes to get the number of steps.
Pass out there for Busanic, no good. It's broken up by Jeremy Quisada. So Quisada breaks the play up. Going to bring up a second down. Dial something up over here, where you get one-on-one or try to get one of your speedsters on the end.
You can hear the defender's side. Defense is yelling.
Dugan is going to stay in the backfield. We have trips to the right.
I think you got a bell. I hear a little bell out there.
Back out to Caranazari. He loses one block. Gets down the sideline. He's going down the sideline, and he gets steps out of bounds. Let's see where they step him out. So it's going to be a 3rd and short. How do you like that?
Yes. To Carazana.
Takes it close to the marker.
It looked as though Carter was going to run, but he threw the ball out to the wide receiver.
Looks like they're setting up a.
So it's going to bring that 3rd down and
3rd and 2.
Wait for the spot. 3rd down and 3.
23-yard gain.
So
23-yard gain.
So like I said, John, you have these situations where you should get off the field. That was 2nd and 21. Westwood picked up a big chunk. Now it's 3rd and very short, and they have 2 shots at this now.
Absolutely.
There goes Cartridge to the
again.
goal line,
There goes
and he's going to be a half a yard short. Nice block outside by David Gabriardi. That young man can block number 34. Uh-oh.
Nope, he's up.
No, he got up.
He's okay.
So Westwood's going to bring in some heavy-duty R.J. Ushers coming in. Let's see here. They're going to be, this is called Jumbo, the Jumbo package. Klein goes out to the right.
So you're on a 2-yard line, I believe.
Where is he? Big Ush. Oh. Unbalanced.
And Klein bangs his way in for a touchdown. So Steve Klein runs it in, and he has a touchdown. And with 4:52 to go, we're at 34 to 7.
Just imagine the band playing.
34-7.
So Westwood's done it all tonight. They played outstanding offense. They used their weapons, their outside weapons. I call them the space weapons because you give them the ball on the outside, they are dangerous. They can go all the way from anywhere on that field. There's tremendous speed.
But there they weren't shown the speed. You know, they were moving, waiting for blocking, and
let's see, there's a little discussion going on over here.
As Morrison, Morrison, what a kicker, the young man.
So Morrison will try it again. And he puts it through. So it's 35-7.
Follows the 3-yard touchdown run by Stephen.
So with 4:52 to go in the third quarter, Westwood leads 35-7. You're watching WCTV, the all-volunteer community access group from the Township of Washington. Long kick coming down, taken on the 3-yard line. This time they get him. Plot is, they got him. little talking down there. So 1st and 10 now. For Dumont. We have 4:43 to go in the third.
In a beautiful evening.
You know what? It's starting to get to be a night.
Oh, it looks
the air
great.
conditioning's off.
The temperature dropped. There's not much wind. We can hear ourselves talk.
Well, they said it was going to get a lot cooler. Guzman looking, and a penalty comes flying in. Now let's see what Coach Bobby Guy does. Holding. Yeah, let's see, back him up, I guess.
So 10-yard penalty.
So it's going to bring up a 1st and 20. The ball now is on the 15-yard line. It's amazing how a front comes through and it gets cool. I mean, it's almost delightful. You know it's good because the air conditioners that run on a timer and run on a temperature gauge, they automatically shut off. We just got cool from the outside.
It feels great.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I could take this kind of weather every day of the year.
Oh, yeah. And throw out.
7 on the start.
Number 2, Joseph Tatera. Right away he was hit. But he picked up a couple of yards. And it's going to bring up maybe a 2nd and 14.
One of the co-captain, Carazana, makes the tackle.
So Swatera comes in. He's a junior. Guzman looks, he's got some room here. He's being chased. And he is knocked out of bounds at the 24-yard line. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Looks like about, we'll call it 3rd and 11.
All right.
Again, we want to thank the Touchdown Club here, Westwood Touchdown, for sending up some food. And when I say some food, I mean some food.
My goodness. I don't have to eat for about a week.
Thank you very much. It's well appreciated by everybody here at WCTV. We are very lucky. Guzman, and he gets rolled out of bounds as he crosses the 25. And that'll bring up a 4th and long, and it'll be punting again. Chiamonte, I think Chiamonte will be coming out to punt. He's got off a couple of good ones. Klein will walk back to about his 45 to get the kick. And a lot of crowd came back. Not bad. A lot of times they go in their car, they go home.
Yeah, it took a little break, about, what was it, a good half hour, right? Maybe 45-minute delay.
Yeah, close to 45. I didn't check it exactly, but kick comes forward. Nice and high. Oh, that's a nice kick.
Fair catch.
And Klein, are they going to call a fumble?
It's
Oh,
gotta be
nice. I tell you, John, if you kick that ball high, really high, it is very difficult at this level to catch a ball that high. And Klein was surrounded by people, so he might have felt people, Huskies all around him, nipping on his feet.
And it looks like they're giving the ball to
I
the
thought he
Huskies.
first caught it, but then it popped straight up. So this Dumont is a weapon.
Yeah.
He's a senior. And that ball was way up there. I keep telling these kickers, kick it high. So another turnover for Westwood. Guzman looks, fires downfield. Incomplete. Klein is down here.
Fires deep down the left side.
You had
Klein in coverage, that's an incomplete pass, second down.
Yeah, you had Klein on Quezada. I like that name, Jeremy Quezada.
He's got some speed, that young man.
Oh yeah.
He just threw a flag pattern, and Guzman had time.
Yeah.
He's had time.
The offensive line was doing a great job for him.
Rinaldi comes running in. Gaboardi is in. Westwood's in a cover two deep safeties. And
looks like
offsides on Westwood.
Yep.
Offside on Westwood. That's going to give them 5. Yeah. Klein and Gaboardi come out. Rinaldi comes out.
Great shot by a camera person here, Larry.
See,
look at that, boy. Very clarity.
2nd and 4.
It's been a beautiful night for football. Took a little break, you can relax and come back to the game.
Another penalty. Motion against Dumont. The 5 yards get pushed back. That's like a dance. 2 steps to the right, 2 steps to the left.
This is a nice area to take pictures right by
Hey, where did Paul go? He's eating?
Looks like. I got thumbs up. Somebody's eating.
Maybe he got hungry.
Here's your Dumont fans.
Yeah, the Dumont fans that came over to watch their team. This is Redford. Nothing.
11
Everybody's in on that tackle.
Stacked up by a host of Cardinals in the line of scrimmage. We have a 3rd down.
I'm going to give that to Bucinich, number 11, senior. But there was plenty of help from his friends. You like doing a game, there's not much sound out there. It's beautiful. The temperature's perfect.
Listen, started out
yeah, we have plenty
extremely
of food.
uncomfortable. Now, incomplete. That was Dugan chasing him around, chasing him out of the pocket, chasing Guzman out of the pocket. Bosanovich was on the defense, and Westwood defense holds, and Chiamonte's going to come out, and let's see if he can do the same thing. You know what, John? He punched the ball in the end, they fumbled. This kid could be good for 40, 50 yards.
That's an offensive play.
This kid's an offensive weapon.
Yeah. He kicks it above the lights.
Let's see if
that's high.
Let's see if he come out. Maybe they're going to go for it. Man. It's a minute 47. No, they're going to kick.
Yeah.
Let's see, he gets it up in the air. Long count. There it is again, high in the air. Klein this time is going to let it go. Discretion's a better part of valor. And the ball dies on the 25-yard line. Tell me.
When you kick it that high, let it be.
Kick it high. Kick it high.
It's almost above the lights, or at least it feels that way.
I don't kick. You don't have to kick it 30 and 40 yards. Hey, there's our friends over there. Thank you so very much. Mrs. Dugan, Mrs. Klein, for sending up some food here. We thank you very, very, very much. It was well appreciated. And when the rest of the gang hears about it, they'll all be coming the next game.
And Larry, you and I have to go on a diet.
That's it. I'm going to go around. I'm going to go home and get on my treadmill after this game.
You're
Ricky,
on a treadmill.
Hey,
I'm
Ricky,
going to walk around
put this
town.
game up right away so I can watch the game on my treadmill. I gotta.
If you see a guy with white hair walking around town, he's trying to lose weight. It'll be me.
I hear Chris Pinto, the announcer, is going to run home. He's not going to walk. He's not driving home. I never saw anybody. He ate so much there were sparks coming out of his elbows. He wants to know what he hopes our next game is next week. He's going to be walking up and down here with no one here. When's the game start?
Oh boy.
He put a new term in eating. He didn't eat. He grazed for the last hour and a half.
Oh my God! This is
that's enough. That's enough teaching him. You're next.
We should put this on TV. This has got to be a TV show from Westwood High School.
Carazana has it. He's got some blocking up the middle.
Oh,
he's on his feet. If he gets past that last guy, he is gone. He's gone. What speed? Aiden Carazana. Touchdown.
73 yards.
Oh, the speed of Westwood and their wide receivers, especially Aiden Carazana. My gosh, that was a simple pass. It was all him, all him. Yep. He almost lost his balance. He was able to keep it, and it was a touchdown. And I believe the marker was the 33, so it was 67 yards, John. Another long one.
All right.
Morrison will try to make it 42. Kick is up. And it is good. So with 43 seconds to go, Westwood leads 42-7 here at Westwood High School in Washington Township, New Jersey. Now, with the score, 35-point difference in the second half, the rule is we will not go to what they refer to collectively as mercy. The clock will run constantly. It will only stop a change of possession, score, or injuries. So
officially
the clock will continue to run.
73 yards.
73?
Officially.
Okay.
They corrected our from 67 to 73. Beautiful. Carson to Carazana.
We know him.
Yes.
This Paul.
You're right.
What's that?
There's Paul.
Oh, there's Paul. Well, he's roaming around having a ball, huh?
Yeah,
he was our cameraman for a while here.
Yep.
First. He put Ricky on the camera. He says, "It's time for me to take
and
a walk."
Another high kick. Pla has it, and he's dropped as he gets across the 30-yard line. So the clock will run constantly now, and that could probably be the last play of the third quarter. Of course, the clock doesn't stop.
That was a sophomore that made that tackle, Ryan Sklavonis. You got to mention those sophomores.
So that looks like it'll be the last play of the third quarter as the quarter comes to an end right now. So the third quarter is over. Westwood has a commanding 42-7 lead over
Ladies and gentlemen,
Dumont.
it's 50-50 time.
We are now at 50-50 time. We'll be back with the fourth quarter in just a moment. First play in the fourth quarter. Handoff. And that was Redfern. What's the number on that?
Oh, sorry.
Looks like 58.
That can be 58.
Carried by Joe Papp.
We'll give it
Michael
Joseph Papp.
Carsick
Up the middle.
made this tackle.
And number
Followed by
32.
Number 58, Mike Parsons.
That's right. We got him. All right.
Very quiet now.
It is.
Plaza in motion. Guzman is dropped at the 35-yard line. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 7. Give us a chance because we're going to leave here because trying to get out of here before chance of rain. I want to thank Danny Vivino and his staff here at Westwood for all the help they're giving us. Of course, Bobby Guy, the outstanding young coach here for Westwood. Thank you so very much. Mike Farrington for Dumont. Thank you for everything. We met him, had a nice talk with him. You could see his program is going to take shape in his image, the way he wants it to be. He has players here that he can build on. And you could see what he has, how he wants the game to be played, his philosophy. They're playing hard. You're losing 42-7, and they're trying for that last score. So he's starting something. He doesn't want a team, John. He wants a program. And you start a program like you build a house. You start with a foundation, then you put the walls. You don't start from the top to the bottom. You start from the bottom up, and that's what he's doing here. He'll have nights like this, and then he'll have nights where he'll be very, very happy and pleased. But as time goes on, there'll be more happy nights than not so happy nights. So we wish him and the Huskies all the best. We hope to see him down the road in the years to come. I want to thank him for all the assistance he gave us on a short week. We had to get him on Labor Day to get our information, starting lineup, some information on these kids. So we thank him very much. Sotera comes in motion to the left. Handoff. And boy, that was Pap, I think. We didn't mention one player, and I just want to make sure I get as many of these in as possible.
First to contact.
The number 50 for Dumont is A.J. Rosenberger. He is their captain. He's a 3-sport athlete with wrestling and track. A 4-year player, 3 years as a starter at center. He has a thriving track career and thrower in a disc kick and shot put. So he has a good career in the track and field. We wish him all the best, the senior captain. Guzman looking. He fires downfield. It's going to be intercepted. He just fired the ball. And that's Klein. That's Steve Klein with the interception. Second interception of the day. Rinaldi got the first one early in the first quarter. And now Steve Klein gets the second one.
Oh, but we have a penalty.
Looks like there was a penalty. They're talking. Let's see. Against.
So Westwood takes over. And the clock is stopped for the change of possession.
Penalty against the Huskies.
Yeah, I got a penalty against Dumont.
7:27 to go in the fourth.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, moves the ball.
Cardinals will take over at the 41.
So Westwood comes out now. And they've sent out their second team here. We'll try to pick up as many as possible.
Anthony Caparelli.
Anthony Caparelli is the quarterback.
All right.
And we'll just try to pick them up as they start playing. And there's a fumble and the snap. I tell you what, Westwood's had problems with snaps in 2 weeks. Well, that was quick.
That was quick. One play?
One play and go the other way.
A high snap, and the young man, number 14, Anthony Caparelli. It was a high snap.
And Caparelli may have been injured. He's holding his left wrist. So let's see, it was just a bang, and it'll be okay. 1st and 10 now is a fumble on the poor snap. And we're going to try to pick up some of the Dumont players who come in.
And some of the what?
Their first visit to the field. Michael Gill, a sophomore quarterback, 6'2", 170. He might be the one ready to take the reins after Guzman.
33, Connor Reed, number 56, Travis Mayak.
He'll call. Oh, look at this! Can you believe this? And
maybe
I think
maybe the ball's got something on it.
I mean, I don't know what it is. Another poor snap, but this time Dumont falls on it.
Yeah, Jake Sembler almost got it.
And I know Westwood for sure practiced quite a bit the snaps this week.
And it's not even close, the snap.
I saw it last week at Bergen Catholic. They were snapping balls over the head. Iona Prep.
Let's see what happens this time.
Look, he's under the center now. That's what you got to do. There we go. We'll get the number of this young man.
33.
He had.
That's Eric also, a freshman. So Coach Farrington is now feeding his sophomores and freshmen in. This is what it's going to look like in the next couple of years. These sophomores and freshmen that are coming in, and the freshman team that's coming in next year. This is his building blocks, like a Lego. He's building his team. He's building his program. We're at under 5 minutes to go. 4th down. Handoff. And he's young man slips.
Fumble, I think recovered by Westwood.
It really didn't matter. That was 4th down. Ball got turned over.
Oh, turn it down.
At the 48 yard.
So Westwood will try, this time they'll try to snap the ball back to the quarterback. Let's see if they put Caparelli under the center, or if he's even going to play. Nope, he's not. He's on the bench.
Larry, I guess number 24 may have gotten a recovered fumble. Ryan Sclavonis.
There's your monitor. Gonna icing the wrist.
He's got putting some ice in next to it.
Icing the wrist. Here's your Westwood.
Let's see who the quarterback is.
We got to pick up.
23.
23. We don't have a 23.
Well, he's running.
Well, whoever it is, he's running. And there he runs. And he's still going.
He could go.
And still going. Still going. Still going. Touchdown. What a run.
52 yards.
That's Eli Tavares.
52 yards.
Eli Tavares.
Eli.
I mean, he was down 3 times. Holy mackerel, what a run. He went left, he went right, he jumped over one guy, skipped around another would-be tackle, ran around a third one, then got down to the 5-yard line, jumped over one, was slowed down, kept his balance, and fell in for a touchdown.
Eli Tavares.
What a run. Yeah, junior.
Yeah, here I got his 22, but it looked like 52.
And he looks like he had some wheels.
Oh, yeah. And he stopped.
And we have flags flying all over.
Morrison's kick is good.
So it's 49-7.
With 2.5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter, Westwood 49.
Personal foul against
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do our backup raffle ticket number.
49-7. Westwood just the speed, just outstanding. If one, you asked me what was one thing that was different, the one thing, there were a lot of things different. There he is, Tavares. The speed of Westwood. One step and gone.
That
You
was
can't give him the
23?
step. There he is, 23.
23.
We have him as 22, but they now made him 23.
We made him.
He scores another touch like that, he's number 24.
And he's a sophomore with wheels.
What a run.
What moves.
He's a junior.
And a
And
junior.
a junior.
Yeah. Well, we're under 2 minutes. We said thank you to everyone. We'll be back in hopefully in 2 weeks and a day, 15 days up in Mawa. You see the Thunderbirds, another team that's starting from scratch and building a program and trying to be successful, bring back the glory days. A short kick. And up to the 45-yard line goes. Get a close-up.
What's that?
It looks like a number 21. I think it could have been the...
21?
Yeah.
Let's see if we got.
I lost my paper, so...
Hold on. 21.
Julian
Justin Traeger.
Yeah, Traeger.
Justin Traeger. We had to go to the third sheet.
This will probably, unless it's a touchdown, this will probably be the last play of the game. Handoff and tackled by Westwood, and that should be the last play of the game. Huh? Westwood did it all today. They had one fleur in their armor, a long touchdown run by Plot of some 90 yards on a kickoff at the end of the first half. Other than that, they were not scored on defensively. And as the clock winds down, Westwood wins 49-7. Both teams are going to the middle of the field.
For a 6 p.m. start. Westwood at
6
Riverdale
p.m.
for a 6
start.
start.
Good job, guys.
So there they are. Westwood again next week at Riverdale. Thursday, 6 p.m. And the following week, the 22nd, they'll be at Mawa, and they come back home the 29th against Adam Biera, the Bear, and Ramsey. So for Ricky Rochicki, John Francola, Paul Backey, this is Lila Fury saying we hope you enjoyed tonight's game. You had everything, including a thunderstorm and a delay of 40 minutes. Good night, everybody.